Hey, good morning, colleagues. This is John Herrera, president of Unitemps Municipal Staffing Solutions and the City Speak blog and podcast. Coming to you today from the outdoors. And I just thought it would be a good setting to talk about the kinds of challenges or adventures that human resources and managers in organizations, whether that's government, business, or nonprofit. And so, as you can see, it's raining, so it's a little treacherous going down here, but just because it's slippery and I could fall down and hit my head on one of these rocks is not a reason for me to not enjoy this adventure. There's comedians out there, really good comedians, like Jim Gaffigan. I really like Jim Gaffigan and some of the other comedians, but I don't like when they make jokes about not exercising or not exerting himself, getting out of the chair or whatever. He just wants to be fat. And by the way, I'm fat too, that's why I'm working out. But he just wants to stay fat and happy, sitting on that couch, going to eat fast food and junk food and stuff like that. You can't make jokes about that. I mean, yeah, it's kind of funny and so forth, but it's not healthy. And so today's City Speak article is about how treacherous the environment is today working for organizations, especially in local government. I work in city government. I'm consulting with a couple of cities right now. And I'll tell you, I watch human resources and I watch managers and the kinds of challenges that they're having. Retaining employees, much less recruiting employees, is difficult because there's so many quitters, people that just quit. 70% or more of those of you that are listening on this LinkedIn or YouTube or other municipal network, you're unhappy. You're not happy with your job. You're not happy with your organization. You're probably not even happy with your life. I don't mean to be disrespectful, but that's the truth. Statistically, there's all these different reputable survey organizations that do these surveys, and they say you're not happy. So be honest. But I get it. There's a lot of reasons why we're not happy today. The world has changed so fast. What we thought we knew and it's changing, and we feel like we're losing control and so forth. But really, don't give up. We've got 5 or 6 or 7 million people out there living off the government bottle, right? And then these are able-bodied men who can go to work, and they'd rather leave these positions vacant. And then the other thing we have going on is millions of people are quitting their jobs. And so human resources and managers, they're having to really navigate this environment very, very carefully. It's like walking through that. It's muddy, I'm going to slip and fall. So you have to navigate the way you discipline employees, the way you hold individuals in your organization accountable, because you're afraid that they're going to quit, right? And I'm here to tell you, you don't want those people in your organization. Trust me, when they get hungry, they're going to come back. In the 2008 Great Recession, I started Unitemps Municipal Staffing. By the way, go to munitemps.com, and when you go to YouTube, please subscribe to my channel so you can keep up with the content, because the videos I post on LinkedIn can only be 10 minutes, whereas the ones I post on YouTube are half an hour if you want to listen to the full article. But anyways, when I started Unitemps in 2006, 2 years later, the Great Recession happened. And during the Great Recession, there was a lot of unemployment. Like, unemployment is going to go up soon as well. At least that's what I recently got my crystal ball repaired. And it says that there's going to be another recession coming, and there's going to be a lot of unemployment. So all those individuals, those city workers and so forth that feel very comfortable in their jobs are going to, some of them are going to end up unemployed. And I'll tell you, at first, they're not hungry enough. They're saying, you know what? No, I was making $30 an hour being a secretary. If you can find me another job that pays me $30, I'll go to work. And I said, yeah. And I said to these secretaries, I think they were called executive assistants, they were making $35, $40 an hour. This was back in 2008. And I said, well, I have the city of so-and-so. They want an executive assistant for 3 to 6 months. It could become permanent, but it only pays $28 an hour. And they said, no, I was making $35, $40 an hour where I was working before, so no. And then as the months went by, they've been out of work for 6 months. Now they're hungry. Now those workers are hungry. And as soon as they're hungry, they call me back, John, do you still have that position open? I said, no, I don't. I told you these positions are open for a short period of time. So when the economy goes down and all these folks that they're not hungry, you know, they take things for granted and they find themselves unemployed, then they get a little more real with the expectations. So right now, I guess what I'm saying is that there's this, you know, it's a seller's market. Think about real estate, sellers and buyers market, right? There's a seller's market. The employee is the seller. The municipality, the organization looking for people is a buyer, okay? But that market switches. It can go from being a seller's market, right? Employee-driven market, to being a buyer's market, which is the organizations that are in search of people are going to be able to choose who they want, and they have better quality of worker. And tell you what, you want to see a motivated worker, it's one who is who's hungry. But people aren't hungry today, you know. So we have to navigate the great quit. All these quitters, people quitting. I even see managers quitting, senior accountants quitting. They want to go and be a YouTuber. Now, by the way, I'm not doing this YouTube for money. I'm doing this video because I want to educate. I want to pay it forward. I'm already retired. Well, I'm not really retired because I'm working more hours now than I ever did before. So I have a lot of requests for consulting services. But I do these videos to share facts with you. So those of you in human resources and managers and so forth, hey, don't quit. I guess what I'm trying to say is don't join the great quit. All those quitters, they're going to be coming back begging for a job when they're hungry. When they can't find a job, they'll take anything. And unfortunately, they're really good employees, by the way. They're very talented, but they're getting convinced that life is more beautiful on the other side. Either it's working for another municipality, another organization, another company, or they're going to go and start their own business. You know, people don't know about business. They don't realize how difficult business is. Starting a business takes 7 years of hard work. And that's like 20 to 25,000 hours before you start making real money. Before that, you're better off having a job working for somebody else, being a part of a team. But anyways, you can accomplish anything you want. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just pointing out the great quit. All those people quitting. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Don't join them. Stick with it. We need you. I mean, one guy quit on me because I said, hey, it doesn't take a genius to see that this is wrong. This is wrong. He said, well, you're disrespecting me. And he quit. I'm like, you're really little soft hands or something, okay? So I tell you guys, hang in there. Don't quit. The grass is always greener on the side that's getting tended the most. And so we're going to be fine. We're going to get through all this. We just have to go back to our education and our training, and things are going to work out. So call me, comment on these blogs. I do them because I hope I can stimulate conversation. I talk about things a lot of people don't talk about. John Herrera at MuniTemps, all for now with a City Speak blog. Many blessings to you. Take care.